So this last story is about I had an initiation with one of my teachers, and something had happened where we'd been preparing for the initiation, and then there was something that happened, and it wasn't going to happen until maybe a couple of weeks later. And I had been disappointed because I'd been really clearing the deck. I'd been doing my exercises, and it was this moment in time in which I love that violet light there too. So what had happened is I went ahead and said, you know what? I really claim my value now. And it wasn't out of ego. It was like my family needed assistance. My loved ones needed assistance. And I wanted to step up and be able to offer that assistance, right? And so I wanted to really turn up my ability to reach and to help and to do what I could do, to be clear, to be seen, to be available, to love myself in a way of owning the light and really being honest about who I am and how lit up I am for the world. And what happened was this, I was like, I was disappointed, of course, but I was like, you know what? I claim my goodness now. I am ready. I am ready. I am so ready. I claim that whatever initiation we're to receive, like I receive it now. I'm ready. Here I am. I receive it. Now, metaphorically, like the classroom was empty. No one is there. And I said, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm so ready. And I'm just going to receive it, and I'm just going to continue to do it. And whenever it comes, it comes. But I'm claiming what I can have now. And I was completely shocked because within a matter of minutes, I had this, it was like, I was in my room, I was getting ready to go somewhere, and all of a sudden I had this huge thing come through me. And at the time it was a little scary, but it was like, oh, okay. And what, this is interesting. And it was just this like light, and it felt like, I'm gonna say it felt like a lightning strike, but it didn't have the heat, and it went through me. And what happened is I instantly, my internal vision went in, and there was this electric elevator is what I described it as. And I was just going up, 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 up. And then I came down, 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 down. And at that moment I came down, I kept thinking, you know, and my mantra has been, I don't want to have a empowerment through having to hurt myself. As a kid, everyone's like, oh, you either are born with powers or you have a near-death experience, at least in my perspective, or you have to really dedicate yourself to a monastery or something like that in order to practice these austerities to have these empowerments. So as all this is going on energetically, of course, and then I'm like, I've got to land this body. Like, please let me land this body. Please, I didn't want to fall. I didn't want to hurt myself. I kind of snapped back in my body, came back to consciousness, and I had begun to lose my balance, but I hadn't done that, and so I was able to stand straight back up. And today, the energy has been so strong that I'm like, reminded me of that time because I'm sitting down. The energy is so strong and comes through me, and coming in and out, that I actually have to sit down. But that was really amazing. So that's what I just want to say. Just another encouragement, like, you know, there have been times in my life in which, it's not ego, and that's probably the biggest thing that holds me back. Like, someday I'll stop saying that, right? Like, maybe tomorrow I'll stop saying that and just allow myself to come through. That it really comes from me really wanting to have a really best possible life that I can have. And I really had no idea that my children would be so empathic. I didn't realize that it was going to be, it's such it's an out of range experience is the best way to say it. We're such a great family, and that's what I have to say. Is like, we're such a great family, and I think in so many ways, like, we enjoy being with our neighbors, we enjoy being with our community, but you know, it's just like there's something more about us, not how we treat people, because we're very connected to people, but it's like we're just different. We're not like everyone else. And it is not even in a social manner. I mean, some of it has to do with the social manners and things like that and how we treat people. But I just want to encourage you that if, you know, you live like we do in a very traditional place, and we just really do the best that we can and really shine our light and be who we are. And we have this beautiful and wonderful empowerment. And I wanted to share that with you today. So you are light and be light. And I'm here if any of that resonates with you. Please stay tuned. I do these freely. Just receive this and create your own project. Create your own way of giving. All this beautiful time and timing is freely given, and love you so much.